Okay, so this is just going to be a sound check here to see how everything's going. Make sure you can hear the game all right. See where I can have my TV volume at, where it's not being totally drowned out. My Elgato sound as well. So we'll see how this goes. This is going to be a very quick test. I'm just throwing in Hyperstone Heist here for a little test run. And we'll see how it goes. Sounds pretty good audio levels, like as far as the TV is going. I don't want to be able to hear how my voice is. I want to be able to talk at like a normal volume, not have to scream to be heard, kind of thing. So on here for 24 hours, so you need to be able to hear me, kind of thing. I think it's coming along pretty good. I changed the little donate section up the top, so you can check out that URL if you want to donate to the cause. Already raised 35 bucks. 2 people, if you haven't watched my YouTube channel, 2 people have donated already. That's Derek DG13 has donated, and also from Flock of Nerds, Miles and Catherine have donated some cash too to the cause. So pretty pleased with the amount of funds raised already. I'm up to $35. My goal is only 100, but I set it pretty low just because it's my first year of doing this. I don't know how many people are going to be watching or willing to contribute, kind of thing. So I'll have to figure that all out, but hopefully I can raise it well over that if I get enough turnout, and that's why I want to make this sort of like the best quality as possible on my end. Just put in my best effort here so that other people put theirs in, and that's really what I'm going for. So I'm basically streaming a little bit every day, just to try to make sure my settings are exactly where I want them. And I'm doing this well in advance. I mean, it's on November the 5th that I'll be doing the 24-hour challenge, which actually is a 25-hour challenge. So pretty cool. Like I'll, be able to get everything just where I want it. So I'm really trying to get it tweaked as best as possible. Something I do want to know, and I'm using OBS Studio, by the way, to do this, is how to get my Extra Life information in there. So as people donate or what have you, that it'll pop up. I know you can do it in regular OBS and it shows up, but I have a hard time with it, and the program you're supposed to use, just Stream Pro, is really weird. I create my overlay and it kind of shows up as a little tiny square, and I can't really stretch it out in OBS, and it's just a real pain to set it up. So I'm really trying to figure out what to do about that in order to maximize it. I'm really hoping to use OBS Studio because it seems to be way more maximized for what I want to accomplish. It seems a little less intensive as far as resources go, because with the other one I was getting a few errors, probably just in the settings. I might just need to change it, but I don't want to have to go back and have to reconfigure an entirely new OBS just to do this. So I'm almost happy where it's at. Just really wish I could get like a clickable URL. Would even be handy so people could click on it instead of having to manually enter in that Canadian Retro for Kids tiny URL that I created just to make things easier to remember and whatnot. But yeah. Right now I don't have the Twitch chat up, so if you are watching this live, sorry about that. Again, it's something I just got to remember to do in the future. This is just a test, like I said, so I'm talking non-stop here. Test to see what the volume's like and to adjust my levels after I review this video after the fact. So that's really what this is all about. This will probably be one of the games that I'll play on the day of. I'm sort of going through and thinking about titles I'd like to play, and ideally, I'll be getting a few people over to join me as well during the course of the day, probably not all day long, but during the course of the day, which will be really nice to have some company to play some games with and things like that. So I want to make sure that I have some multiplayer choices out there. I'll probably have River City Ransom, Turtles games on, the NES, because those seem to be pretty popular. Man, I'm really getting owned here. Seem pretty popular as far as multiplayer type games going on. So Oh, that's the pizza like I needed that a little while ago. Awesome. There we go. So yeah, I think that's bad, right? I'm just sort of having fun and getting all concentrating here, and I stopped talking. But let me try bringing up my Twitch chat here. So I'm sort of looking at the OBS screen, which I don't really need to be doing too much. So I will bring up my Twitch chat here in a second. But hopefully those levels are pretty good. Right there, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm getting kind of pumped about it already. I know it's on November the 5th, which probably seems like a little ways down the road, but to me, it's something I'm really, excited about. So I want to get started almost immediately. I'll probably end up doing some more like official streams, not 24 hours, but that kind of thing. Let me see if I can pop this chat out here. Oops. Not what I was trying to do. I highly doubt anybody's really on right now. I'm just going to put a test message in here. All right, keep on rocking. Here we go. It's looking pretty good. It's only like a few seconds behind. Sort of looking at that part of it. It seems to me maybe a few seconds behind. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I got it hardwired in now instead of wireless. So yeah, I've been doing a lot with it. I fished a wire down here. Took a while. I could not figure out how to get it over here along the ceiling. Also, I had to run it along the floor, but at least I got it from the router into the basement. So now I'm pretty good to go as far as a wired connection. Beat 'em up sure are fun. Nice. Oh, this is like one of those things where do I actually have to hit them or what? I just avoid it altogether. I have no idea how I would go about hitting those guys. Ah. That's where Ninja starred me. Nice try, too. Oh, here we go. There's probably like a pattern here, right? Oh. That was tons of fun right there. Started to get a pattern a little bit with them there at the end. I was getting known at the start, but never really played a whole lot of this game either, so I'm doing alright, I guess. Considering. Ah. I'd rate at the very end of that part of it. Nice. Never said I was good at games, that's for sure, but I do enjoy them. Oh, it's like every time they put pizza out, it's a trap or something. I gotta watch out for that. But got a little more life out of it than I had, so. Yeah, this game is pretty awesome. Thanks for dropping by, man. Sorry, it's kind of hard to keep my eye on the chat. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about that. Hopefully, like when people are around for the live stream, I'll be able to, you know, they can kind of monitor it with me a little bit, so I can see what's going on. Because I don't know, it'd be kind of cool if they had like a live chat kind of option where people could just talk into a microphone and talk to you. That's like probably a whole other monster kind of thing. How's the audio levels and everything? If you're still listening, that is. Oh, let me do what I was doing or something. Ah. Whoa. Yeah. Video audio sync is off. You mean the, so the, oh, you know what that is? That's my microphone picking up. It's picking up from my speakers of my television, so what it's doing is you're hearing it as I'm hearing it, and that it's making it sound off to you because Elgato or whatever, the streaming thing is like a few seconds off kind of thing. Yeah, OBS is, there's a lot of things to do with it, and a lot of cool things you can do with it. Just have to figure it all out and whatnot. So yeah, these are like my first few attempts here. I've been sort of streaming like every day for a little bit, sometimes a little longer than others, just to test things out. But I think I got a pretty kicking overlay going here now, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's got like information it needs on it. I had to sort of take the stock one they had and change it around a little bit. Things I was trying to do just was not looking right, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that audio thing though, because my microphone on my I'm using the microphone on the Logitech camera I have for this, and it's picking up that audio. So from the speakers, I don't really know what to do about it. I don't really want to wear a headset all day long either. That's gonna be kind of annoying. Not to mention if I have people over, we both need to be able to hear it. So I don't know what the solution to that is. Maybe turning down my speakers a little bit might help out. I don't know, but I mean, it's not like it's cranked really loud right now as it is. See, watch here. I'll try. I didn't even know that was there. I'll just mute my TV here in a second if I can get a second to pause. If I mute my television, then tell me now. Can you still hear the game? Webcam is behind what I'm saying. So when my lips are moving, but the webcam's like relaying the audio slower. That's really weird. Because it's showing up fine on my end of things. I don't know what's going on there. That's, yeah, it's on Twitch's end. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check that out. After the fact, I don't think I was having this problem yesterday. Huh. I wonder if there's something I can do about that. The video webcam is 20 seconds behind what you're saying. So I'm speaking, and then you can see my lips moving, but the audio for it comes later? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I'll check out my stream later, like when I go to review what the recording is on Twitch and see if it's totally out. It might be, could be your internet. I mean, right now, I know my son's upstairs watching some Disney movie or whatever, streaming it online, so that could be the nature of the problem or something too. Could be on my end, but it'd be kind of weird if it was just that. Oh, cool. Oh, so is it working now? So are levels pretty good though? Like, am I overpowering? Because I mean, during the stream, I'm not going to be talking for 24 hours. So I mean, I want the focus to be the sound from the gameplay with the ability to hear me clearly. Is sort of the idea. Whereas more like, they should kind of have it like where you can sort of set it up to, like when you're talking, it's like, you know, almost like push to talk, but auto, I guess. Like, I don't know how to explain it. where when I'm speaking, it kind of dims the audio down, but when I'm not, it just sort of like raises it back up. That would be kind of good, but I don't know if it has that ability. Yeah, no worries. I'm just glad to get any feedback I can get whatsoever, so I can make this as perfect as possible. I want it to come off, at least semi-pro of what I'm doing, since this is really my first foray into online streaming, and I don't really watch a whole ton of online streams. Although I was watching your Mario 3 stuff. Although I don't think I saw your most recent one. I did get a posting about it, but I couldn't really watch it. I was kind of busy. But I'll probably watch that a little later on. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, come on. Did you see that? I take this guy down first, obviously. He's the major problem here. Ugh. Yeah, obviously there's a technique kind of missing here on these guys. Never really played this. I didn't have this one as a kid, so got this one quite a while ago. I just never had much of a chance to play it. Other than just test it out and make sure everything was working right when I bought it. But other than that, I really didn't put much time into this one, nor really the other one. Although I did play the arcade game quite a bit, so I guess the Super Nintendo version is probably a little closer to that one. But yeah, Rocksteady, you look delicious. I'm hungry for some turtle soup. Ah. Okay, so is there a way to actually... Oh, there we go. Get out of its way and I'll go along. Oh. Oh man, just step it everywhere he is. I thought I was behind him enough there to... Oh, there we go. I think we got him finally. Yeah, I'd like to be able to find that. If you know anything about it or see anything about it, let me know. But I'm going to jump off here just because I was just doing a quick little test here just to get things going, and I wanted to, a little bit different than last time. If you look like right up above there, I kind of opened up that area a little bit to make it pretty obvious where the link was. I really want people to get down with the donations, this is the whole point of everything. Hopefully I can make at least as much as I've spent trying to get everything set up. That's sort of the idea behind it. Otherwise I probably would have just been better off giving them the money I put into getting the Elgato and a computer down here and all that kind of stuff, and any other wiring and all this that I needed to get this going on, microphone and camera. But cool thing is, I'll have it for the future as well, so obviously it's an investment I'm going to be using, so that's not a problem. With the overlay, it's actually partly theirs, so they have it set up, and theirs is a little bit cleaner than the one I got, but like the main window kind of thing, that's all them. The extra life thing at the top, that's them. Basically that bar along the bottom, that's all them. But what they had was they had it set up the other way around, so the screen was from where the webcam box or whatever was on the guess that would be the right-hand side of it. So on the right-hand side was that box, and I wanted it on the left-hand side. So that's why it makes it look like I'm looking at the TV, whereas the other way, my head would be faced outwards towards the edge of the screen. So I had to like move things around, and it wasn't as easy as it sounded. Like it wasn't just totally a copy-paste thing. So I added that bar down the middle with my team and my personal logo and all that on there, because I thought that would be cool, and moved it over to the side, kind of thing. And so yeah, I did a lot of trial and error getting that going on. I tried a bunch of different things, tried different programs that would let me do a few things here and there, but I've settled on this kind of thing. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll probably use it every time I'm streaming from now until, you know, the 24-hour challenge is over, just to get people seeing it and donating or whatever. Oh, I fall right in there. Is there a way to, which website is that? I mean, if people are, it's kind of weird, like if people are watching on Twitch, they're going to see this chat anyways, so it's, I don't know. It's not easier for me because I'm not on the computer, I'm looking at the TV screen, so like I just got the chat window open, that's all I really need, because I'm not looking at the OBS or looking at my screen playing the game. Kind of thing, I'm looking at my TV, which is up there, so. These guys are like unrelenting right now. There we go. To get myself a game over here. Looks like it might be unlimited continues or something. Yeah, I'm not a huge like Photoshop guy. I don't know a whole lot about it. That's why my channel like on YouTube doesn't have a banner or anything. It's just like a picture. That's about it. Because I wasn't really not that well versed in Photoshop. I mean, I can use it a little bit, but I get the general principle of it. But oh man, these guys are like really wailing on me here. Yeah, let me know for sure. I was reading the chat and trying to play at the same time. I'll just stand over here to beat these guys up. Cool, you're checking it out though, but I'm about to jump off here. I just keep getting sucked into this game though. So as long as I'm playing the game, I might as well be streaming it, kind of thing. That's basically what I'm going to be doing lately. But like I'm saying, I do want to check out some multiplayer games. So if you know of a good list of games like on the 8-bit and 16-bit systems kind of thing, or yeah, I'm down with that because I want to check out all the kind of things I can get going on here, things that'll keep people interested, I think. Things that I could be decent at, like, you know, I'm not killing this by any stretch of the imagination as being great at it, but You know, I don't want to be like sitting here playing games and be horrible at them or something I've never played before and just sit here all confused trying to figure it out. Want to be able to keep the action moving a little bit, so. I wonder if I can get hit on this side. Let's see. Pretty good. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm looking for any pointers or hints or anything like that that's going to make this work out better. I really need to do like a massive stress test though and just make sure that the setup will work for 24 hours because I definitely do not want any glitches going on that day or problems or anything like that with what I'm doing because I'm going to be like probably half asleep most of the time trying to play these games, so. How many foot soldiers do I need to beat up before I start wailing on this guy? Yeah, and it's good for you to drop by, man. Give me some help with that. Like I said, I'm totally open for criticism when it comes to setting this up because I want it to be perfect. So. Doesn't matter. I don't think I'm gonna get past this guy because I can't seem to get past the foot soldiers. They just keep coming no matter what I do here. Oh, there we go. I hit him there. He missed the pattern. I think it's like he chucks these things at me and I gotta wail on a few of these guys before I can hit him with it or something. I don't know. Don't know exactly what I did there to wail on him and beat him, but it didn't seem like those foot soldiers were ever going to stop coming. So this is really strange. I can walk on water. Ah. No. Alright, well, based on that note, that abysmal failure there, I'll just, I don't know, I can't stop playing. Alright, that's done. I'll see you later. Thanks for anybody who's checking this out. If you got any advice, you know, hit me up on my YouTube channel or throw it down in the chat or something. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.